Greetings in the name of His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassi I. It was 54 years ago today when he told us to organize and centralize.
Over land and sea. Over land and
A very special good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to the People's Forum of In the Streets with Big Stone. Today I'm speaking directly to Rastafarian. And you don't even have to have locks on your head. Because as the song says, you don't have to be dread to be Rasta. Rasta is an inborn concept. Rastafari means love. Now 54 years ago, as we celebrate the visit of His Imperial Majesty to Jamaica. His visit was welcomed by hundreds of thousands of diehearted Rastafarians. Rastafarians who believe in the teaching and the philosophy of His Imperial Majesty. Rastafarians who honor His Imperial Majesty as God Almighty. 54 years later, we are some of the Rastaman that is supposed to upkeep and uphold the principle of His Imperial Majesty when he told us to organize and centralize. What are we doing today, 54 years later? Are we organizing and centralizing? Hell no. We have some of the richest Rastafarians in Jamaica. Jamaica have some rich Rasta. It's just the other day we celebrate the liberty of those great Rastafarians. On Good Friday, we call it Bad Friday, that they attack our Rastafarian brethren. And one known prime minister at the time said, if the JLOs cannot hold, then don't above will. Everybody who's a Rastaman supposed to know who the culprit there. Rastafarian has suffered the consequences. Even just to smoke a spliff, to have a joint or a draw a good herb. And we see 54 years later, the herb I get free up and the Rastaman having 40 acres and a mule. Want to wait? Want to the Rastafarian then we are do good. Reach forward higher and help your fallen brothers. Because when you drop flesh, when you're gone from here, so you can't take nothing with you. We are the promised people. His Imperial Majesty says so. The picture that you saw with Mortimer Planner, it was a Rastaman that meet His Imperial Majesty on the doorstep of his plane and welcome him to Jamaica. And when His Imperial Majesty stepped out and saw the outpour of love among Rastafarian, one Rastaman to another, he was so happy. It was raining and then it came to a big sunshine that day, I was told. So Jamaica, it's about time we live up now. About time we listen to the teachings of His Imperial Majesty. It's about time we listen to the teaching of the Right Honorable Marcus Garvey. It's about time we listen to the teaching of Leonard Percival Howell, the great freedom fighters that went before. Remember, it was Rastafarian that says eat healthy. They eat the whole passal thing. And then a whole years later, a whole people start to adopt an healthy lifestyle when it was Rastafari that led the way. Rastafari never pass another Rastafari. And I say blessed love. Rastafari, hold him heart of love, my brethren. Me see Rastafarian now, how we call him rascal. I pass the next Rastaman and don't even heal him up. Me see man with locks have him pants the way down and bottom. Rastafari, if you just good. If you look at His Imperial Majesty, he must be impeccable. Jamaica, as we celebrate 54 years of the forwarding of His Imperial Majesty to Jamaica, let's use today as a blessed day, because we are battling the evil beast of the coronavirus. We must also remember it was His Imperial Majesty says, in this 21st century, David shall still slew Goliath. So as we go through today, every Rastafarian brethren must reach out to the next Rastafarian brethren, especially in this time. In this time of Armageddon. In this time. Reach out. I want to take time out and reach out to all I and I, Rasta brethren. All I and I, Rasta sistren. Sistren like Kabul from IRFM. Pick up yourself. Sistren like Maxine Stowe. Pick up yourself. See? We have the sistren them and we have to honor the sistren them. I want to big up my Rastafarian brethren them now, like Profile, Ras Ayavi, Ras Ivai, Mutabaruka, and the list goes on and on. Wolpa Rastaman, Mike Jegna Eru Aishaka Musa Menelik, Miguel Lawn. Big up the Rastaman them that is carrying on the work of His Imperial Majesty, that is sincerely loving each and every Rastaman from the heart. So as we celebrate this day, 54 years later, we could promise ourselves this. We could live through the teaching of His Imperial Majesty, and we could bring Rastafari, our mansion of Rastafari worldwide must come together. Because remember, all of us worship one God and King. So if all of us worship one God and King, how can we be divided? How can we be all over the place? Make we come together. Make we get back to our spirituality. Remember what His Imperial Majesty says about spirituality and religion. Make we read it again, make the idea here. Listen to this. This is what His Imperial Majesty had to say about spirituality and religion. And I quote, "We must stop confusing religion and spirituality. Religion is a set of rules, regulations, and rituals created by humans, which were supposed to help people spiritually. Due to human imperfection, religion has become corrupt, political, divisive, and a tool for power struggle. Spirituality is not theology or ideology. It is simply a way of life, pure and original as given by the Most High. Spirituality is a network linking us to the Most High, the universe, and each other. Remember the teachings of His Imperial Majesty. Teach it to your children and your children's children. Remember the teaching of the Right Honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey. Teach him to your children. Have a blessed 54 year. Remember, the teachings of His Imperial Majesty. Jah Rastafari. I salute you.